Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Kingdom Come Deliverance. I see you in there, Master Ota. Okay. So we have to go talk to him about a possible duel.
Hey, Henry's come to see you.
Hey, Master
Hey,
Ota.
watch it.
I have come to see you.
I'll remember you.
Yep, you will remember me.
Jesus Christ be praised.
It's true. Okay, you're being challenged, my friend.
Master Armourer, I have a message for you from Blacksmith Zack.
If it's another one of his so-called generous offers, you can go straight back and tell him I'm not selling, and that's that.
That's right.
No, this is another matter. Vitus wants to challenge you to a duel.
What? Me fight with that brat? Zack must have lost his mind entirely.
It's true. It's true. It'll be a duel of craftwork.
That's not how it will be. The real duel will be between your pieces of handiwork.
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armour. Zack chose me to wear Vitus armour.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own? That sounds reasonable.
There
Good.
you go.
So let's agree on the time and place.
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a counter offer for you. Now, I'm sure Zack is paying you well.
Should we lie and say yes? I mean, I'm not doing it for the coin.
Maybe
real.
I'm just doing it out of love for my neighbour.
Aye, a regular good Samaritan, no doubt. I could pay you more, and I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you. What do you say?
You mean if I fight as your champion instead? I'm not sure how Zack would take it.
No, you fight on Zack's side, and lose.
Yeah, I mean, I've thieved and pickpocketed and knocked out villagers and all that kind of stuff, so I can't say that it's dishonorable, but I don't cheat, you know? I use, loaded dice, you know, lucky dice is what I mean, when I play dice. So I can't really say I'm not a cheat either. Oh man, what do I even say? I need the information though, that's the only problem. If I fight on Zack's side and lose, there's no guarantee he's going to give me the information of who he's working for and all that kind of stuff, which is what I need. So I feel like I have to win, or else he's not going to tell me what I need to know. That's the problem. Alternatively, I might be able to find out what I need to know from the Overseer's helper, and Master Ota here has been a wonderful merchant for me to sell my armor to, that I've looted off of enemies and stuff like that. So I do like the guy. I don't like Zack at all. At all. Not only is he a total crook, but he was a liar, and he's been trying to buy Master Ota out of his let's see, long-owned business, maybe? Ugh. I mean, it is dishonorable, it is cheaty, but I like Master Ota so much. He's gonna pay me double, or pay me more, which Zack isn't even paying me, except information. And then, he's going to tailor-make a cuirass for me, which I probably won't wear, because I'm trying to stay with light armor. This is a difficult decision, to say the least. To say the very least. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I've never seen anybody else do it, to cheat. So I am sorely tempted.
Alright, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Zack won't know what hit him.
So, choose the time and place.
What, me?
That's right.
You're the one being challenged, so it's your right.
Well, it's all the same to me. Go and sort it out with the bailiff. He should know about it anyway, so I don't look like a troublemaker.
All right.
Okay. So we're going to try to find a different way to get the information if Zach doesn't feel like sharing later on. Okay. I've been making some questionable choices, I will admit. When we were confronting old Thomas, I should most definitely have asked him about the brother and found a way to get the scarf so that we could reveal him as being the murderer and the thief of the brother's son. Is it the butcher himself?
Henry,
God be with
I'm
you,
glad
Henry.
you stopped by.
God
You guys,
save you.
I've never even
What can
been
I
in
do
this
for
shop. How do you know me so well?
Are you in need of a helping hand, Master Butcher?
Helping hand? No. But I've got a problem with supplies.
Is this another poaching job?
I understand. The roads aren't safe these days.
No, that's not what I meant. Beef and pork, I can get plenty of. But the
Yep.
burgers here have a taste for aristocratic food. Maybe you can help me with that.
You want me to poach game?
Heaven forbid I would even suggest such a thing. No, you would have to get it by other means.
Of course.
I don't want to
Of
spoil
course.
your plans, but game doesn't grow on trees.
No, but if you happen to be walking in the woods and you came across something, if you see what I mean.
I like how hesitant Henry is all the time about talking about poaching, and we've done it since the beginning of the game.
All right. Let's say I'll take a walk in the woods and I'll come across something and bring it to you.
Excellent! I'm glad to see you speak my language.
Absolutely.
Get me a wild boar for now, so I see what you can do. And don't worry, you'll be well rewarded.
Fat profits, yeah. It better pay more than no 70 groschen that I get for my master huntsman job over at Townburg, which is abysmal.
My respects to you.
Oh, sure. I need to tell you about a duel.
Is there anything interesting going on here?
It's so peaceful, it worries me.
Oh, good.
I'm here on behalf of blacksmith Zach.
Zack? What does that madman want now? Don't tell me. It's another complaint about the Master Armorer.
That's right.
Well, you can tell Zack if you waste another minute of my time with that pathetic feud of his, I'll have him up for disrespecting the office of the bailiff.
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact, Zach came up with an idea to settle the dispute once and for all.
Is that so? Well, that's a different kettle of fish.
Indeed.
That's
indeed.
just what I was after. You have my full attention, friend. What's his plan?
A duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost his wits entirely?
Yeah, he is.
Zach is a madman, I can't deny it. But this would just be a duel with bludgeons. Nothing too dangerous.
Now hold on a moment, young fellow. Zack is a respected tradesman. It doesn't do for folk to go around doubting his sanity. Certainly not his messenger boy.
Hey, you're the one who suggested that it was that way in the first place. Okay, some folk are.
Apparently some folk are allowed to.
Yes, the esteemed representatives of the township.
Like the bailiff, for example.
I, like me, for example. Let's leave that aside and get back to the point.
There you go.
Zach chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armour made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Ota's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
That sounds like a fine spectacle for the village green.
There you go.
Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure nothing untoward happens.
Of course.
Your presence is certainly expected, bailiff. We'd like you to referee the whole duel.
Very well. We'll have it on the marketplace in the front of the church. But when?
That's up to you.
We can announce it right now.
Perfect. Works for me.
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along at just the right time. It'll be a fine show for the townsfolk, and I'll finally get that pair and their constant squabbling off my back. Good citizens of Sasau, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute. As you are no doubt aware, Zack, the blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armourer Otto Rabstein have been, for some time, at odds. And in so much as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel
Oh, he decided.
by unconventional
that's
means,
good.
whilst affording an entertaining spectacle.
That's right. That's right.
In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out.
Oh yeah, they seem
However,
pleased.
since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zack, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlet.
Oh, he had to use my real name? Come on.
And
I'm about to be
Master
defeated.
Otto
I don't want
Rabstein's
everybody to know
champion
who I am.
will be... Please, introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Whoa,
Master Ota will fight for Master Ota.
I see.
I don't need some young pup to take my place.
I wonder if he does that if
I
we
remind you,
disagree
this will be a
to
duel with
lose.
bludgeons alone. And until first blood is shed.
They're not too happy about the bludgeons.
Come, folks, be sensible for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder.
That's right.
So,
We don't want him to murder me.
if both contestants are ready, let us begin.
All right. Yeah, so I'm supposed to lose. Going up. Ouch. Okay. I want to try to test my...
You know how this one ends?
I want to try to get my defense skill up a little bit if I can.
Ha!
Oh, no. Whoa. It's a good move. It's a good move. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, no. I saw that one coming and I didn't press Q in time. Oh yeah, we're still dodging even without the light armor. I never learned how to riposte with a bludgeon, that's for sure. Oh no, I missed that one completely.
Yeah! Here!
Aha! New level in Mace. What happened though?
You
Oh, what?
kicked that old
I
bastard's
barely
arse,
tapped the guy
Henry.
one time.
His ears will be ringing for a month. Now everyone will see who knows how to make armor and who's all hot air.
He fought bravely.
You shouldn't speak so disrespectfully about Master Ota. He fought bravely.
No need to get worked up about it. You've got to savour the victory, haven't you? Anyway,
I didn't
come by
even
the
mean to
forge later
win.
for
I
your
accidentally
reward,
riposted. I was trying to work on my defense skill and I did it too good. I didn't even mean to. Who's this? Shop guard? That's why he's got some kind of a defensive clothes on.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Oh, sure. Am I naked? I am. It keeps telling me that I stole the armor, but I didn't do it.
I heard that fine suit of armour Ota made for the bailiff disappeared from his house.
Jesus! The place is crawling with thieves these days. Thank Christ it didn't happen to me. But at least... Ah, I see what you mean.
We had a deal that I'd get rid of your competition, and you tell me what you know about the counterfeiters, remember?
Man, this is so wrong. I really, really wanted to let Master Ota win, so that Vitus didn't take over his business. I really was not trying to beat him. I didn't think one hit in the face from a riposte would do it.
So, out with it. How was it all arranged?
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Ota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Oh, finally.
Guys! Quick! Everyone! Come here!
I got ahead of myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody that I just choked this guy out for no apparent reason. He's my friend, right? I didn't mean to. I activated the perk Daring Debonair. Not sure what that means again.
Don't move a finger.
It's okay. Surrendering.
Surrender.
I did. I am.
You're under arrest. What the hell do you think you're doing? Hurting people like that?
I don't know what you
We
mean.
won't put up with violent brutes here. Is that clear?
I don't know what you're talking
This
about.
definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Aw, man. Now everyone in this town is gonna hate me. 125 bucks? Good grief. This is too expensive, I'd say.
You're
Fail?
making a serious mistake. If only you knew what you've just got yourself into. This won't end well for you.
My heart bleeds for you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Running.
You
Don't
there!
move a finger.
Stop!
How's it going?
Surrender! You committed a
Is that all
violation.
you've got?
You're under arrest.
Is this the same
It's
guy?
You crippled someone.
Did I?
You should have thought twice about what you were doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Oh, man. This is tragic.
All right, that's enough. Maybe you didn't realise, but I'm in the service of the Lord of Ratai. So you better keep that in mind.
Ah, I didn't know that.
What's going on there?
My apologies. Go ahead.
That's right. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Bailiff, whoa! I said.
You'll get your sword.
Clear off.
Clear off.
I changed my mind.
Quick, before I change my mind.
Good grief. He just felt
Jesus,
like he had...
look where you're going.
Look where I'm going, yeah, sure. That was crazy. Where even are we? Sasso? Okay. Everybody still likes me pretty well.
I've heard you have nice girls here.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Oh yeah. Shouldn't have anything to say to me this time, I guess.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Bring it right away.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night. because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about.
Oh yeah, we
Have
know
you heard
about that
anything
already.
else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Cool, so he gave us the 2 leads that we're already working on.
God be with you.
And to the back of your head.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Do we blame it on the painter? Sure.
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Okay, we've got him beat in everything. Mostly intimidation, so let's use it.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground, a lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy.
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
That's right.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
That's right.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
No one
For
brought
your
up
sake, I
counterfeiting
hope that's
until
true.
you did.
Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon, directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
Okay. How'd they threaten you? I don't know anything about it. I need to learn more.
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Interesting.
How did you hand it over to them?
Well informed?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Okay, same place that the copper goes.
Very well. Thank you.
Greetings.
You look
what
different.
What business have you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Aha, good. No, that's
right.
good.
So what have you found out so far?
Okay, I know.
I found out where they get the copper sheets from.
Really? So tell me.
It's the smith on the monastery craftsman's yard. He supplies the counterfeiters.
Do you know how he gets the goods to them?
No. All I know is that someone called Rapota collected the goods.
What do you mean, no?
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something.
Okay.
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
Yep.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Rapota, once again.
The same scoundrel.
That's all.
Well, and the knight with him was Sir Jazka or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is across a big river, though, in the woods. Let's go check that out, actually, right now. What, put a marker over here or something? And we'll go around the river, bend. Oh, yeah. Moonshine. 2 of them. I think I'll leave him as booze. Cave mushrooms on the walls. Sure. Interesting little setup here, gotta admit. It's pretty nice. I don't count that as a treasure. I don't think... Oh, look! In the middle of the night, without following a map or looking around, without being able to see, here I have come upon the treasure. It's magic. Very hard to lock. No problem. Oh no, maybe it is a problem. Wow. That was a resilient lock pick. Okay, we already have a Dark Brigandine, but it's worth 1.5k. The Fashionable Slippers, Groschen. 1.8k for this. Noble's Hunting Sword. The Odd Die. And Silver Ring. Let's take them. Let's take them all. Look at that, Sleipnir. Well done, buddy. I can't believe that. I mean, I can. That figures. That's the way it happens to me. Pretty typically. Nothing else around? No unmarked graves or anything? Okay. We're good to go then. Oh, I love it though. I love it. I'm really glad that we found that. Oh no. There they are. Pickpocket, no. Here we go. His friend doesn't seem interested yet. Torch out and everything. Pickpocket, no. I probably should practice pickpocketing. Okay. Well done, fellas. Good job. Trying to catch somebody. A decorated shield? It looks really, really fancy. I kind of want to see if it's worth anything. Shield decorated. 126 only? So it's about like the black shield, I'd say. Yeah, defense 98. Defense 115, so it's a little higher. 14 charisma, 11. 38 durability, 55. Yeah, but the black shield's value is only 54, while this one's 126. It's not worth its weight, though, so let's go ahead and drop it. I noticed a heavy warhammer, though. Raven's Beak, even. So I imagine that's better. Okay. Oh no, I didn't mean to... Oh. I just held down F. I didn't mean to go that far. I held down F instead of just tapping it. Oh no. Oh no. Well, Vitus, buddy, congratulations on your new business. I hope you learned a lot from your dad. Holy cow. talk about doing things in a way that I didn't plan for them to go. Oh, gross. I feel sick to my stomach now. Oh, man. I just wanted to tap. I just wanted to tap F, and I held it down for way too long. Oh, man. I'm probably going to throw up now. Well, if you want to catch the next episode, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. Thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel. And I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.